Okay, it's time for the next fidget spinner testing video. I've got 7 fidget spinners from the previous unpackaging that I decided to test out fully. First we have this little 6-arm spinner with a big blue button on it, which I thought was pretty cool. It got a good run time, so we're going to test that one. And then we have this another 6-arm spinner in rose gold color. That was pretty nice, so I decided to test that one too. And we have the big brass bar spinner. Another good long run time on that one. And we have the multicolor tri-spinner, again another long run time, so I decided to test that one. And we have this legacy spinner, which seems really nice. We got a long run time also, so we're going to test that one out. And we got this really attractive one from Wee Knives. One of the more attractive fidget spinners I've seen so far, so I'm going to test that one out. And we have this another 6-arm spinner, a little black one. Going to test that one out too. So let's get on to the testing. Okay, so we have the fidget spinners that were from the last unpackaging that I decided to do full testing on, and these are the ones that were the best of the bunch. But first of all, I have to get rid of one of them. This one, which I still don't know the name of, it flew apart while I was testing it the second time. The first time I tested it in the initial testing, it got a spin time of 3 minutes and 56 seconds, which wasn't very good. The second time, I'm not sure why it didn't hold up. It is made of metal, but the threads that are holding these little posts in place just stripped right out, and the thing flew apart all over the place. So this is the kind of thing where if you dropped it on concrete or something, it would get probably damaged to the point where it couldn't be used anymore. So I would avoid this one. It comes in this little brown box, and they still have these on eBay. The second one that we're going to look at, well, I'm going to look at two together. We got these two generic spinners, this multicolored spinner and this brass bar spinner. Both of these are pretty much very similar in what they did. They're both very heavy, so they spun for a long period of time. The multicolor one spun for 9 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm sorry, my mistake. It was a little over 10 minutes actually it got. And I gave it an subjective score of 6.6. It's not the most attractive thing in the world, but it does spin for a long time. It's really heavy, and it actually it's pretty good to use. So this one got an overall score of 7.99, which qualifies it as very good. The other one, this brass spinner, it spun for 10 minutes and 10 seconds. It's very similar to the previous one. It got an overall score of 7.8, just slightly less because it did a little bit worse on the subjective ratings. But both of these are nice spinners for the money. This one costs $17.99, and this one, the brass one, oh, I didn't get the price on that, but I think it was around $20 or $22. So these two are pretty nice. They're generic ones, and they don't have a name, but they're nice to have. I'll give you the links for those. The next one was the ship steering wheel. The first thing you notice about it is it's very quiet. It makes no noise at all, and got an average spin time of 4 minutes and 45 seconds, which qualifies it as very good. I gave it a subjective rating of 6.66. So it got an overall score of 6.37, which makes it a good spinner. I'll give you the link for this one. It is nice to use. Works really well. The next one, starting to get into the ones that have the name brands on it. This one's called the EVING Hands Fidget Spinner. Now, first thing you notice about it is it is really attractive. It's got these this rose gold projections on it. It's very easy to use, and it's nice and quiet. It got a spin time of 4 minutes and 29 seconds. Not much variability depending on how it was held or anything, and I gave it a subjective score of 7.7, mostly for the good appearance and the good feel. So this one got an overall score of 6.76, which qualifies it as a good spinner. And then we get this one. This one kind of surprised me. It looks a little funny, but it actually got a very long spin time of 7 minutes 10 seconds. It's smooth, fairly quiet, and it's easy to use. So it came in this interesting little blue box. It says hand spinner on it. They're still available on eBay. It cost $25.98, and I think it's worth it. It's a little bit different, but that one turns out to be pretty nice. Now the next one is this one from Wee Knives. Now, I think this one is just about the most attractive fidget spinner I've seen so far. It's really nice looking. It's got a 10 for appearance and feel. It's got a very good feel to it. Very easy to use, nice and quiet, no problems with it at all. And it has a perceived quality of 10. It's just obviously very well made. It only got a spin duration of 4 minutes and 1 second though, so it had not the greatest spin time in the world, but still that was a very good spin time. So it got an overall score of 7.7, which qualifies it as a very good spinner. And if it would just spun a little bit longer, it would have got quite a bit better score. But in terms of an attractive object, that is very nice. And I just ordered the other color. We have two other colors. I just ordered one of the other ones, so because I just think it's so nice. And then we're going to get to the one that wins the competition for today, which is this Legacy Origin spinner. Now this one got a long spin time of 7 minutes and 8 seconds. Appearance of 7.5, feel of 9. It does feel very good, and it's very high perceived quality. I gave it a 10 on that. The only thing I have against it is it's a 2-arm spinner instead of a 3-arm. I like the 3 arms a little bit better, but it got an overall score of 8.86. So this one, and it only costs $40. So this feels like a very high-end piece, and it only costs $40. So this is the winner right here. 8.8 score of 8.86, and it would have been hard for it to get much higher than that. So that's the Legacy Origin spinner, and I'll give you the link for that one also. So this one's the winner for today, but I still like this one better just because of how good it looks. So pretty nice batch of spinners all in all. The ones that we tested in the end, except for the one that flew apart, work out pretty good. We have 3 generic spinners, a couple of name brand ones, including the Legacy Origin and the Wee Knives spinner. So that's the end of this video, and we'll be getting on to some other stuff now.